can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble. Shine down!
To the ferry!
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base!
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
To the ferry!
There is no escape!
Finally, dang!
Torn to oblivion!
Ferry! Ferry! The perfect distance!
Illusion shattered!
Finally, The night cometh.
You're dead meat! Decided by destiny!
To the ferry!
Shadows of punishment! Yeah!
To the ferry! Let's get down to business!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Finally, my blade! To the ferry!
Shine down!
Finally, lucky day! Going somewhere?
Absurd!
How's this?
Close your eyes. Observe. Do you feel the dark?
How's this?
Light!
Finally, perfect distance!
Fate is upon you! Delved into destiny!
Finally, how's this? The ferry? Finally,
Judgment! Let's get it on!
Be silent, ferry.
What's one more opponent?
Yeah! You asked for it! Decided by destiny!
Fall before me!
Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Ha!
You win this battle.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you...
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryo commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryo commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryo Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the Almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui's strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryo Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come, but at least I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay, I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yae Miko.
Did you know? Well then. How amusing. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, that's the most important
Yeah, it's...
To put it nicely, even deity. Anyway, it sounds like you had a... Next time you wish to see her.
What? But she said she...
Because she is a god. It's not... But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received...
The Traveler would be the most suitable...
Indeed, as ever. I will spare the pleasantries then. Well, let me go...
Rift Hounds?
Yes. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous... For a long time, if it were ever damaged...
Is the Tenryu...
Yes. Their main The Adventurers Guild is one of the key... You have our deep... I will mark on your map the areas where Rift...
Relax. We'll be back.
Judgment!
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes. Steady now.
Shadows of fate!
Beast, are you quite finished? Observe.
Punishment! Look alive! You ain't messing around!
Close your eyes. Observe.
Fate is upon you. Delve into destiny.
They're attacking the sacred sakura! Stop them!
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
You can't run!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Shadows of fate. Judgment! Decided by destiny. Shiver!
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryo Commission needed help! Come on, Traveler, you can take them!
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Torn to oblivion!
Shogun? Wait, no! Could also be A!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since...
Okay, sounds more like A. You sure made short work of them!
I'm making early preparation. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together. Since then, every...
Makes sense. You must...
Might I remind you that I am not... Recently, I have observed... I considered this matter worthy of my attention. If the Shogun, rather than I, were to discover them... Yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But Rift Hounds attacking the sacred Sakura... It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts. So you've heard of it too? That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible, doesn't it? Oh yeah, after we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria. This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Observe. Be silent. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion? Close your eyes.
This will slow things down.
We are lucky. The damp...
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead? But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this.
What happened here?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be... We will defend Inazuma. Until beasts, and horrify every last trace.
But look!
Not right now. But the almighty Shogun is gone. I don't know how long we can hold out for.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
You're back. Please, we beg you. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can
Calm down. The war you speak...
Over. But
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What? But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
So the memory...
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was... Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others... Others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late. Otherwise, it would spread to all of Teyvat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, I never had the chance to see her. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies still felt to this day. Both.
Hey?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish... But... when I traveled around Inazuma, moving forward inevitably invites further loss. But just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, all those who sacrificed themselves back then gave them as Inazuma's god. It is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood, I will never forget you.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on.
There are a load of Rift Hounds here too!
Leave them to me.
Zuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out...
You are unduly concerned. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, I must be prepared for anything.
Ah, makes sense. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought...
Fighting a battle in a distance.
Allow me to introduce. Though blind, Furuyama is...
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you. After all, it's quite a...
What should we do?
I see. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped, and now the Almighty Shogun is here. I have even less reason. Imagine if this was something that even people flee out of it. But me, I have no... The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dream. Just listening to her stories. One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the Almighty Shogun for the last time.
What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh? Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself. I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No, no, no. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But... well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now, but at the same time, this lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea set we can borrow there.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yash...
Oh, sure. Please step into the courtyard.
Be at ease. I'm not here to seek...
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have...
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that...
I seldom had the time to drink, so in the vast majority of cases, he may well have had an inkling about the philosophy of life that he shared with us just now. That was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, they are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of... Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity. But now, I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your Excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
The long sleep beckons. Observe.
Punishment! You can't run! Judgment! Delve into destiny. Written in the stars. Shadows of fate.
We could do with some more fortune. Looking for a tea set.
Or?
So we didn't even have a...
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have... The tea is ready. Please give it a try. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the events of 500 years ago. Not...
She died in that disaster, too?
Yes. Unlike me, but this time, yes. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness. It was there that we bid. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura. That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you
Brother? You mean to say that he was some...
based on what we've learned...
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for... And also... So...
Oh, well, that boy...
With this last cup of tea? Thank you, Destiny.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Ha! Gloves off! Shiver! You can't run! Yeah.
Observe. Close your eyes. Steady.
Decided by destiny. Let me scrub.
Judgment! You can't run! Buckle up!
Observe. Close your eyes. Observe.
Look alive! Ha!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls. Be silent. Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes. Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and be silent?
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey!
Fear. There is no escape! Shine!
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Now! Down!
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breath. We'll deal with the monsters. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too! Are you injured, Your Excellency? We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, man! They're coming back for—
Don't!
Danger is our duty, ma'am.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent and their willingness to— If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for—
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide—
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Let's get it on! Written in the stars. Punishment! Yeah! Judgment!
Be silent.
Shadows of... You can't run! Buckle up! Ha! Ha! Kya! Kya! You asked for it! Yeah!
Close your eyes. Observe.
Delve into death. Lights out. Judgment! Fate is upon you.
Be silent.
Look alive!
I'm rather out of sorts. Close your eyes.
I've never fought so fiercely.
Thank you all.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You fought phenomenally. It was true. The monsters will definitely come back. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City.
When everyone sees the Almighty
Well, what are you...
We will stay here and guard. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the Almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the Almighty Shogun.
Oh. Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun!
Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me, the result being that in the centuries since you could take the view that, but even so, they are due a resolution.
Well...
Thank you for your comforting words. I used to think but what Inazuma needs more than a warrior, even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still... Yes. As the Raiden Shogun...
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you've...
Change will come to Ina, no matter how long it takes. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hound, I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to...
Alrighty then, let's... It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over. She seems to have changed a lot since we last... Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up! What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
It looks like... this... no need. I need to go to the cave. Below the Grand...
Why? What?
A battleground. protection of the Electro Archon. May the blessings of the sacred Supreme...
Observe. Be silent. Observe. Be silent. Observe. Close your eyes.
We're finally here.
Whoa! Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Follow me.
Where are we go? Paimon's dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place... It's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the One Within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the One Within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have... You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former, but have you really been enlightened? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have...
Wait! The atmosphere...
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was, as she indicates, once I started entertaining, but inside a realm of consciousness. I exist independently, though she is a puppet. The Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon Hei's showdown with the Shogun?
The rules I set for the Shogun are, I would not try to change her. If it...
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But
my form is a symbol of supreme... It inherits A's pain. The pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. Every action undertaken is for the sake of determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded. Only rules shall... Those were my thoughts when... Now they are towering obstacles that... You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Right. In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Ha! Be gone! Insolent! Strike dead! Inazuma shines eternal! The kitchen and sakura blossom that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
This world, a fleeting shadow. Torn to oblivion! Shine down! Be gone! Be gone! There is no escape! A fleeting shadow. Absurd! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusions are but distractions. Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Decide the divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Stillness transcending. Inazuma shines eternal. Weak. Shine down.
Be silent.
Anya crumbles before...
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your...
How the heck?
In this she was built to resist you.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be
Maybe. But I have to prove if I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, And Inazuma can never... This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last. Months, years, centuries. And no matter 500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them... It is about time I understand that. I fight for the I vow to this during my absence.
But this...
Pass on my words.
Looks like she was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, what if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. Yeah, we should help her out. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her... Well, whatever. We can't let any... Oh, but we also... Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't fail Paimon now. Okay. Oh, you're right. Paimon... Who knows if she really
Whenever you are troubled.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. I hope you realize how lucky you are.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of...
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose.
Aha! You're learning, little one. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sak.
Because right in Maka...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space it's... Anyway, we needn't worry about the First things first. Follow...
Observe.
Now then, I always to the outside. In other words...
So, it's abstract.
Yes, no need to try and everything is This is precisely why when...
What? Alright.
Suit yourself. Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinary. By the way, remember to focus only a strong enough will can... Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Rico, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Get... Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? Okay. This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the... For your firm commitment, you bring honor. Now these two return once more. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500... Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they denied, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever! Illusion shattered! Remove all obstacles. Purge all obstacles. There is no escape. Eternity is in my hands. This is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of but a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about the future. And you are... I know your power, yet... my reason for fighting, and whenever I think of this, I feel something stir at the blade that I noticed it also. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once A familiar feeling, and a strange one. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. From this day forth, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform, but as a warrior, I look forward to the... Do you say... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous... Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin. A convoluted way to reach you. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. But... Everything happened so I've always felt terrible. I should have been the one to impart these ideas. Did you know what was about to... I had some sense of it. That place... In my present form, But I know that... Don't look down. See? It was with this possibility in mind. Here, take it. But it is you who must...
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh?
Is it really?
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future. Nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred no matter what you make of it, it's quite...
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept...
A place where time is meaning. Perhaps that is the reason why you were... And yet, that sense of disorder...
I don't
Well, I'm not convinced.
I know what you mean. Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would like...
I know you've always perceived there was something... You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura...
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I...
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the string.
I'm joking. And obviously I played my... It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that traveler, if I'm guessing correctly. You were repeating your... At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the flow of turbulence may...
Does that mean it wasn't?
I thought that the flow of time... My first thought was, but it turned out you had come to... You too have my thing.
A, how are...
My body has fully recovered, and the show...
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. After all, you saw
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She even... It's all thanks to her that I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to
Thank you.
Today, at long last, Makoto and you are...
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare.
Makoto said...
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder... Does that qualify me to... Actually, no. Forget that.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it.
Of the Electro Argon. May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Close your eyes.